Hello everybody, it's me here, Cameron. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at Hamza. Hamza is a YouTuber who's pretty much just like a B-Tech Andrew Tate. Hamza is the Punjabi Andrew Tate, and he's an interesting character. We're going to be taking a look at his channel today. Before this video starts, if you guys do enjoy it, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new today. We have a context alert. I was rejected. So sad. Pretty much what happened was the company I work for has different sites in the country. And for 1 week last week, I was sent to a different site. And this site is like the main site where most people work at. And there was this girl at this site that I like straight away developed feelings for. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I fell in love with her pretty much. At the end of the week, I messaged her. And she said I was too young for her because she's 28 and I'm 21. Even though she didn't seem 28 at all, okay? Which, fair enough, I get it because of the age, but I'm upset still. Firstly, the length of this guy's content is mad. Like, here's the thing, right? I'm all for improving yourself, 100%. I'm the biggest advocate for it. But this is over the top, bro. A 2-hour video. Full anxious attachment style guide, how to heal. 2 hours. God, that is rough. How to love a woman, an hour and a half. Let's watch this video. Fucking hell, I've just been rejected. I now need to learn how to love a woman, even though I just got rejected. Who needs to watch a video like this? I don't get it. How to love a woman. Bro, it's obvious.
If I can tell you a story of the last time that I took psychedelic mushrooms, I felt
what?
100%.
What? What the fuck with 30 seconds in? If I can tell you guys about the time I took psychedelic mushrooms, how does that have any relevance to how to love a woman? What the fuck is this guy talking about? I need to go from the start. I'm trying to skim through the video, but I'm missing crucial elements out here.
If you want to buy my course on how I grew this YouTube following, that's the top link in the description. In this video, I'm going to teach you from my current understanding how to love a woman. And this gets so much deeper than just getting into a relationship and saying I love you to her. It gets infinitely more deeper than the average relationship. And if I can tell you a story of the last time that I took psychedelic mushrooms, I felt 100% masculine. I achieved 100% polarity, at least that's what I believe, with my woman. And it was a beautiful, magical experience. We went up.
Hang on a fucking minute. I can't be arsed. So the way you fall in love with a woman is you just eat mushrooms. That's it. That's all there is to it.
We went up a mountain to a private part of like this place in Thailand. And there we sat down, we took these like this mushroom, like this dried thing, which is like a psychedelic. It's meant to enhance your consciousness. And after around 10-15 minutes, it starts to hit. And if you've never experienced this before, it's like the saturation of the world around you, like the colors start to pop and brightness and feelings just went all through me. And I started to feel anxious. I started to feel a little bit scared, a little bit sick. The plan was that we set out this picnic on this mountain that, we'd probably just stay there, but it just didn't feel right for some reason. And so I picked everything up and she's looking at me a little bit weird. Okay, this was the plan to stay here, but I'm like, no. We need to go this way. We pack everything and we start to walk and walk and walk till I remember to breathe. I remembered to consciously breathe, and I took one big deep breath. And I couldn't help but smile because I felt the strength that I had. Imagine this, my woman is stood next to me and I felt strong. And this is when the visual started hitting in. And if you've ever taken psychedelics, you know what it's like. And if you've not, it's like you start to see like visuals. It's almost like things kind of have like a smoky glisten to them. Like the thing that you're looking at almost looks like it melts into the next thing. It's a beautiful experience. And this starts to happen and it's almost like I can hear like tribal music and I feel strong. I look to my arms, to my body, like I physically felt really strong. And
This is the fucking video I've seen in my life. We're talking about how to love a woman, right? I thought he was going to sit here and talk about, like, what qualities to look for in a woman. Bro is just talking about the time he was with a woman and he ate mushrooms and he loved her. Like, I don't get it. This doesn't make any, like, sense. It doesn't... What, you need to eat mushrooms to love someone? Is that it? Okay. Sorry, to love a woman, you need to eat mushrooms.
She starts to melt. And I don't say that metaphorically.
Thanks for clearing that up. His woman just turned into a liquid. Whoa. Fucking, this guy is so dumb. What the fuck's he talking about?
This level of strength that I just felt out of nowhere, she started to physically melt. Not in some weird way, but like I saw her physically go like this, like this, closer and closer into my arm. Like she looked so happy, so submissive, so feminine, so beautiful.
Sorry, she's on drugs. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? He's talking about, so he's saying the reason why he loved her was because she was on drugs and completely how do you fucking say it? Incapacitated. You made your girl incapacitated. Oh wow, I love this woman so much. Wow, that really is pure masculinity. That is masculinity at its finest. Oh wow, this woman I'm with is totally hopeless. Wow, I feel like such a man. I could do whatever I want to her.
It was like I had perfect posture. It was like I was divinely masculine, like Shiva-like masculinity. I'm walking down with like a straight back, chest out, feeling strong. And she's like, clutching onto my arm, like literally looking at me like this, like this. Obviously, she took them as well, so she's like probably happy next to me and everything.
I know what he's talking about. The feeling he's talking about, I get it. But that's not the only iteration of loving a woman. Like, you're making this video, how to love a woman, and you're talking about how you tripped your girl out with mushrooms, with psychedelics. The thing is with tripping, and the thing is with drugs, is they artificially alter your chemistry. Okay, so I would say that if you felt like you were in love with someone totally, but you're on drugs, I would argue that that isn't true love. That's just you being tripped out, that's her being tripped out. It's a different form of perception because the way your brain processes things when you're on drugs is completely different. That's the definition of a drug. So this guy's talking about this really weird experience that I think is fake. I think it's fake. If you're making a video talking about how to love a woman and you want to talk about the truth and just the deepness of it, it should be real. This is all artificial. It's all drugs.
I'm walking her through a trip of our ancestors. And I'm looking at her and saying these strong things. Our ancestors used to traverse these mountains. Take your slippers off, baby. Let's feel the floor between our feet. And I'm saying these things which obviously the impact of which it doesn't feel the same right now. But imagine I'm just saying like strong romantic things to her. And I swear this is the truth, out of nowhere, we look down, side of this mountain, and there's a solid 7, 8, 9, quite big, healthy-looking stray dogs. And they look kind of angry, they look kind of hungry. And instantly the fear goes away because I knew what I would do if they did come up to us. And I did say it to her, I said, if the worst does happen, just stay still. Stay behind me and don't be scared of what I'm about to do. Because I was expecting if these stray dogs, like a pack of stray dogs ran towards him, maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but if they did, I was going to go
Imagine if it was just like two skinny-ass dogs. Two emaciated... How do you say the word emaciated? I never know how to say that word. Just two emaciated dogs starving. Oh no, there's a pack of dogs, they're all going to kill us and attack us. Hamza's there. Don't be too scared of what I'm about to do. Just stay behind me. This guy has absolutely lost the plot.
And we start walking down, and there's something that I told my girl, which she found very interesting. I told her that my visuals, every single time I've taken psychedelics, is always the same. Sometimes you see like patterns in everything that you look at. every single thing that I look at, the pattern that I see is always the same. It is always women submitting to me. It is always women literally provocatively like dancing towards me, getting closer and closer and closer towards me. They want me to take them. And I said this to her.
This is so shit. This is so weird. I don't even know how to explain how weird this is. Like, this guy is acting like God because he's taken drugs, but he's not even taking them. He's reminiscing him being high, and then he's like making a big deal out of it, like it's not something that anyone could do. Like, I don't get why he's making. I mean, I get it's a massive deal. Yeah, tripping on fucking mushrooms, but like he's acting like it's so much more of a big deal than it actually is. Like, he's just, I don't know how to even phrase it, but he's literally acting like he's God, okay? And he's found the truth in life because of his experiences tripping out.
Everywhere I see is a woman submitting to me, and she gets like back into that melty mood, looking at me again, like in awe, looking at me. And I'm telling her, like, here, amongst these rocks, that rock right there, that formation is a girl. She's just pushing herself into me. They want me, they want my seed. I'm saying these things, and I know it can seem kind of uncomfortable, you know, I'm in like a dry situation, I'm saying it to the camera when we're both sober.
What's funny about it is everyone watching this video is a man. Like, this guy is making a video gushing, horny as fuck, and the audience are like 95% men. It's so awkward. How is this video an hour and a half? It's so shit.
I'm looking at her deep into her eyes, like grabbing her cheeks like this, and not just saying like, oh yeah, I love you. I love you, baby. So much deeper than that. The kind of things that if I said them now, it wouldn't even do it justice. But just to give you an example, like, I reminded her that the last time I was here before her, that I had a gift for her. And I pulled out a seashell from my pocket. And I looked into her eyes and said, the ocean gave me this. I held my hand inside of the ocean, and the ocean gifted me this. And now
I'm fucking done with this video. This guy is so mad. This guy was on mushrooms making that video. I am all for, like, men's mental health. Obviously I am. I'm all for, like, spirituality and looking at the deeper side of life, but the way I look at it is, if you're having to watch these videos to learn, like, where are you, like, in your mind? Like, are you 10 years old mentally? It's like he's trying to educate an alien on like what love is, but he's not even using a good example. Okay, I'm rambling now, but it just doesn't make any sense. My video's gonna be 2 hours long. We've got another video here: 3 ways to instantly improve your looks. How to become more attractive. Now, Hamza obviously is a 10 out of 10. I mean, he is a good looking guy, but he's not like I don't know. I don't find him attractive, but then I'm straight, so
Jeffrey looks back at his pudgy, unshaven, feminine face in his greasy mirror. Is that really me? He's barely able to believe how he looks. If only Jeffrey followed the advice in this video, he would be able to instantly improve his attractiveness. But instead of paying attention to this video, Jeffrey goes straight to the comments and he looks at the suggested videos. Jeffrey, focus. You need this.
The animations at the start of his videos are very good. Like, I don't hate this guy. I just think he's nuts and cringe.
Adonis. Adonis looks in the mirror aside Jeffrey. He grooms his masculine face with a chiseled jawline. He looks like a different species of animal next to Jeffrey. But he didn't always look like this. There was once a time when young Adonis wasn't even attractive at all. He used to cope and say that he didn't care about how he looked. But as time went on and Adonis got older and more mature, he realized that it was okay to take pride in his appearance. He wanted to look professional.
The thing is Hamza doesn't look Hamza. He doesn't look like him at all. That's the ideal man, right? Then Hamza,
The 10 girls date you.
his beard looks nice. He's got nice hair, but I mean, he doesn't have a very masculine face. Like, I know this is going from Cameron. I don't think he looks like him at all. He's not bad looking. I'm not sitting here saying he's ugly, but I just don't think he's that I don't think he looks like this guy, who doesn't look good either.
Professional. Have you started watching these kinds of videos just because you want to look better, mainly because you just want to attract girls? Most guys won't ever have the confidence to admit this. I may be one of the first people who look at you and hold their hands up and say, yes, when I was 17, 18, bro, I was horny as and I wasn't getting any matches on Tinder, so guess what I did? I went on my own journey to improve my looks because it became apparent to me that how you look is greatly going to determine how many girls are in.
Okay. This is what I find so funny. This girl is mid. She's actually mid. Like,
Apparent to me that how you look is greatly.
You could do better than that. I mean, she's got a bit in the trunk, I guess. But look at her
to
face.
determine how many girls are into you. And today I'm going to give you 3 hacks that you can use instantly. Like, this isn't some long-term thing.
I seem very bitter, I know.
These are things that you could literally do before school or work or going out to a social event today. And I'm going to make a promise to you. If you do all 3 of these, especially the last one, you will go up at least 1 point out of 10. That means that if you're currently a 5 out of 10, you'll go to a 6 out of 10. And you might be thinking, well, you know, that's kind of nice, but that's not so huge, is it? But you must understand that a lot of guys don't actually know this, but guys who have experienced a good dating life know this. Getting girls is always exponential based on your improvements. So going from a 5 to a 6, you'll think like, oh yeah, maybe I'll get like 10% more. No. Every point that you go up from 1 to 10 will 10 times the amount of attraction that you get from girls. So
that's absolute cap. That is flat out cap. Looks are so dubious, okay? As a man, it doesn't matter how good looking you are. It actually doesn't, okay? And I know people are going to be quick to go, oh, Cameron, that's just so fucking ugly. But no, I'm a good looking guy. I can tell you, I have no success with women. I should be doing a lot better. If women cared a lot about looks, I'd be doing a lot better. But they don't. Women just don't care about looks that much at all. Obviously, it's good to have looks, but it's not as important as Big Hamza is saying.
Well, if you become a 6 out of 10, suddenly, for that year that you are a 6, there'll be 10 girls who show you an interest. The world's men, honestly, about 90% of men would be happy with that. 90% of men would be totally happily and fulfilled with 10 girls. I'm not saying, you know, the 10 girls date you or marry you or sleep with you or anything, but at least they're actually actively like texting you back and meeting you for a date, which a lot of guys would be happy for.
10 girls? There's no benefit. Like, I will say this to the grave. There is no point dating multiple women. There's no point sleeping with multiple women. There's no fucking point. Genuinely, there's no point. There's nothing less fulfilling. That's just how I see it. Like, I focus on one, that's it. I will never date multiple women. I will never sleep with multiple different women. I just don't care. I just don't rate it at all. And 10 in a year, how the fuck do you measure 10? Okay, if you're a normal guy and you have no social media, and you have like just a normal social media account, you're not going to get that many women into you anyway. Even if you're a fucking 9.
It's up to 100 when you're a 7. It's up to 1,000 when you're an 8. It's up to 10,000. Like, literally, I know this seems silly, and a lot of guys...
This just makes no fucking sense. If you were a 6 and you had 1 million followers on Instagram, you'd have fucking thousands of girls into you. I remember when I was popping on goddamn YouTube, I had like, what? Well, I still had the same amount of subscribers, well, I had more, because I've been losing them, unfortunately. But I literally had loads of girls showing interest in me, even though I was ugly as fuck. I now am the most attractive I've ever been. I can guarantee it's not as high as it was back in 2018. Okay? The reason why is because I'm not popping as much on YouTube. Women care a lot about your success, or what they deem to be success. I have less women into me now, but the women that I actually am successful with, and the women that I've dated, are higher value than anyone else. Because I have improved as a person. It's not about how many people are into you, it's about the quality of the people who are into you. I could easily be with fucking ugly girls, and I could have hundreds of them, thousands of them, like anyone could. But I wouldn't be attracted to them. I wouldn't care.
The first way is to improve your hair. And yeah, it sounds kind of funny coming from a guy who doesn't really...
This is so fucking boring. Like, well, I have to improve my hair. That's it. I'm not even bothered about listening to that.
The second way to instantly improve your looks is with what you wear. Now, most guys aren't on my level, so I wear a bathrobe everywhere, even when I'm going to the gym, even when I'm in business meetings. And so obviously you can't really compete with this level of attire. But if you did want to wear a bathrobe, then obviously you become a 10 straight away. No. My fashion sense was bad because it was aligned with my views on hair, which was like, wait, why would I buy new clothes? That's gay and it's expensive. So I used to think these things.
What? Hamza's point of view on clothes. Why would I buy new clothes? That's gay. What the fuck?
And yet, in my mind, honestly, I'd be admiring like the attractive guy who looked good, who had good hair, who had good fashion, who was wearing good clothes.
Hamza, that's another sus comment you made there. I'm just sitting there admiring the men and their fucking dicks. What he's saying is true though. Like, if you have nicer hair, nicer fashion, that will make you look more attractive. But here's the thing, I don't fucking care. I genuinely do not care, okay? For me, it's so complicated. Like, you could look at Hamza and you could be comparing him to me. Hamza is way better than me. Like, he's famous on YouTube. He has more fucking money than me. So yeah, he's better than me, okay? But when you look at the look side of it, you might say, oh, Hamza, he's stronger than you, Cameron. He's bigger than you. Yeah, he fucking is. But that doesn't make him more attractive to all women. Like, people look at it from the male gaze of, oh, that guy's big muscles. He must be super attractive to all women. Not really. It's not really like that at all. All you have to do is look at what celebrities women are fucking thirsting over. They're not guys who you would think they are. So, yes, focusing on your hair, focusing on your fashion, it's very important, but it's not all looks. And people focus too much on the male gaze of looks to judge what women find attractive, and it's just delusional.
Do you think the men you look up to are not thinking about what they wear? You think Tristan Tate or Andrew Tate are waking up, going to the wardrobe, seeing a big pile?
I feel like Andrew Tate and Tristan are wearing questionable fashion, saying they're in jail. Like, I don't think they're able to buy new clothes because they're in jail. That's a bit shit. And I look up to Andrew Tate. He's the guy I look up to. Andrew Tate. He went bald. He's not even got hair. His hairline is receded. I don't look up to people. Like, that's one thing about me. I am myself, and I love myself. Okay, I rate myself more than anyone else ever will. Okay, I am a fucking maverick. Okay, I'm a maverick. No, I don't care about following anyone's path. I just don't care. That's what being alpha is. Okay, Hamza is acting like he's an alpha by looking up to other men. That is not alpha. Alpha is being on your own and fighting for yourself and looking forward to the future just based on yourself, not looking to imitate other people.
The best way to look good in clothes is actually to look good naked first. So what
Absolutely bang on.
you need to do the kind of workouts that literally build your body to look good.
Hamza is on steroids. Let's make that point very clear. Like, this guy will advocate going to the gym and everything, but that is not a natural, attainable look.
You want to find your style. So some guys really like dressing professionally. You see like the Tate and, you know, these professional men, they literally seem to wear a suit like everywhere. Like, they're in the gym wearing a suit and shit. There's other guys who wear like smart casual. My friend Sam wears collared shirts with like smarter jeans and everything. Here's the thing about improving how you
He
dress.
looks like fucking IT support. This guy looks shit. No, I'm kidding, that's horrible.
Sam wears collared shirts with like smarter jeans and everything. Here's the thing about improving how you dress. You don't have to change the kind of things that you wear. You just have to wear the better of the same thing. So for example, if you are someone who totally relates and totally desires to dress smart and you want to wear shirts and tucked in pants and stuff, then find a way to get closer and closer to your ideal like fashion sense. So you take a picture of the best guy that you see. So you go Google Tristan Tate suits and you start to take inspiration from like the things that he's got there. And the best thing that you can do is try and buy the exact same kind of set or color.
You're imitating someone else. That's so beta. That's mad beta, that is. You're literally just copying someone else's like success. That's the irony behind it. Like, he's teaching people how to be alpha by making them more beta. Oh, just find out what fucking waistcoat Tristan Tate has and buy that. Wear that. Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video here. The last point was fix your posture. I think someone wrote it
Hello
there.
again. Well, you know.
Which, you know what? It's probably good advice, to be fair. I'm fucking 6'2", so it don't matter about my posture. I could walk around like crooked back and I'd still be a fucking alpha. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new today, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Alpha Male Cameron is out.